Hey everyone, welcome back to Financial Freedom Academy, your go-to channel for mastering money, mindset, and motivation. In today's video, we are rediving deep into one of the most powerful and timeless books ever written about success and wealth. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, let's get one thing straight. This book isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not about luck or magic. It's a book that has changed millions of lives since it was written in 1937, from entrepreneurs and investors to thought leaders and everyday dreamers. So grab your notebook, get comfortable, and let's go through the core principles of this life-changing masterpiece. One of the first and most important lessons from Think and Grow Rich is this: you are 100% responsible for your life. Napoleon Hill teaches that the moment you take full ownership of your life, you also take full control over it. That's when the real transformation begins. Think about it. As long as you blame your job, the economy, your boss, or your past, you're giving away your power. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. This shift in mindset is the foundation. It's about recognizing that you're the captain of your ship, the master of your fate. When you accept this responsibility, you stop waiting for someone to save you or for circumstances to magically align. Instead, you start looking for opportunities. This is a powerful, liberating thought. It means that no matter where you are today, you have the power to change your tomorrow. The external world might present challenges, but your internal world, your mindset, dictates your response. By embracing this principle, you're no longer a passenger in your own life. You become the driver, fully in control of the direction you're headed. Everyone fails. The difference between winners and quitters is what they do after failure. Remember when you learned how to ride a bike? You fell over, got scratched up, but you kept trying until you got it right. That same resilience is what builds success. Napoleon Hill said it best: every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What can I do differently next time? How can I turn this setback into a setup? Success doesn't come from avoiding failure, it comes from learning faster than everyone else. This perspective is crucial. Instead of seeing failure as a dead end, view it as a detour that provides critical information. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than most people have even tried. The key is they don't internalize failure as a personal flaw. They see it as an event, a data point. This is how you build resilience. It's a muscle that gets stronger with every use. Get curious. Dig into what went wrong. Was it the strategy? The timing? The execution? This is the art of failing forward. It's what separates the amateurs from the pros. Remember, your journey to success is paved with the bricks of lessons learned from your failures. Imagine this: your friend tells you to just go. Go where? Without direction. You'll wander aimlessly. Napoleon Hill calls it a definite chief aim, a specific, crystal clear goal that gives you purpose and direction. But I want to build a business that earns $100,000 a year by helping others achieve financial success. Clarity creates focus. Focus drives action. Write your vision down. Visualize it daily. Speak it out loud, because as Hill says, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. A vague goal like "I want to be successful" is impossible to act on. What does success look like? How will you know when you've achieved it? This specificity gives your subconscious mind a clear target to work toward. When you have a definite aim, you can easily evaluate opportunities. Your definite aim should excite you. It should be something you're passionate about, something that gets you out of bed in the morning. You're declaring to yourself and the universe what you intend to create. So take the time to define your purpose. Be bold, be specific, and once you have it, let it become the driving force behind everything you do. But the truth is, there's no perfect time, there's only now. Urgency is what separates dreamers from doers. Think about it like this: when you had an assignment due the next day, you worked harder that one night than you did all semester. So here's the trick: set deadlines for your goals. Make them non-negotiable. Add real consequences if you miss them. Maybe tell a friend you'll donate $100 to a charity you dislike if you don't follow through. Make the stakes high enough to force action. Urgency builds momentum, and momentum builds success. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. It's fueled by the illusion that you have an infinite amount of time. Creating urgency shatters that illusion. It forces you to prioritize and take immediate, focused action. Parkinson's law states that work expands to fill the time allotted for its completion. If you give yourself a week to do something that could be done in a day, it will take you a week. But if you give yourself just one day, you'll find a way to get it done. This is the power of self-imposed deadlines. They create a healthy sense of pressure that sharpens your focus and boosts your efficiency. Don't wait for inspiration to strike. Action creates inspiration. Take that first step, no matter how small. Make that call, write that first page, send that email. The simple act of starting builds momentum that carries you forward. Turn someday into today. The future you dream of is built on the actions you take right now. Here, a fact that Napoleon Hill discovered after interviewing hundreds of millionaires: most people give up right before their big breakthrough. You know that point where you're exhausted, frustrated, and ready to quit? That's usually where the magic happens. If you keep going, Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Imagine if he quit at #999. The moment you feel like quitting is the exact moment you need to push harder, because that's when your persistence gets tested. Don't let temporary pain rob you of permanent success. This is often called the 3 feet from gold story in the book. It's about a miner who gave up just 3 feet away from a massive vein of gold, or only for the next person to come along and strike it rich with minimal effort. This is a powerful metaphor for persistence. Your greatest tests often come right before your greatest triumphs. It's the universe's way of asking, how badly do you want this? When you're facing obstacles and feeling overwhelmed, that's your signal to double down on your efforts. It means you're close. Success is often a battle of attrition. It's about outlasting the challenges, the doubts, and the competition. It's about having the grit to keep going when every fiber of your being wants to stop. So, when you reach that point of exhaustion, remind yourself why you started. Reconnect with your definite chief aim. Visualize the victory. Understand that this struggle is a necessary part of the process. The night is always darkest, just before the dawn. Keep digging. Your goal is just ahead. Markets shift, technologies evolve, and industries reinvent themselves. If you stop learning, you get left behind. Napoleon Hill emphasizes the power of specialized knowledge, learning skills that make you valuable. Millionaires are lifelong students. They read, study, take courses, find mentors, and surround themselves with other ambitious learners. Remember this quote: formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. So invest in yourself, read books, listen to audiobooks, join masterminds, take online classes. The more you learn, the more you earn. And be careful who you spend time with, because you become the average of the 5 people you hang around most. This principle is more relevant today than ever before. Your degree or your initial training is just the entry ticket. To truly excel and build wealth, you must commit to continuous improvement. Specialized knowledge is your competitive advantage. It's not about knowing a little bit about everything. It's about knowing a lot about a specific in-demand field. What skills can you develop that will solve a significant problem for others? That's where the value is. And learning isn't just a solo activity. Hill talks about the power of a mastermind group, surrounding yourself with smart, driven individuals who can support, challenge, and inspire you. Your environment and your network are critical. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Seek out people who are ahead of you, learn from their successes and their failures. Your personal growth is directly tied to your financial growth. The investment you make in your own mind will pay the highest dividends. So let's recap. Take full responsibility for your life. Treat failure as a lesson. Have a clear vision. Create urgency. Push through defeat. Never stop learning. Think and Grow Rich. Ice&T, just a book. It's a philosophy for success that still applies today, almost a century later. You don't need to be a genius or born rich to change your life. You just need the right mindset, vision, and relentless action. These principles are not complicated, but they require discipline and consistency to implement. It's about changing the way you think, which in turn changes the way you act. And your actions, repeated over time, create your results. The power to achieve your dreams lies within you, in your ability to control your thoughts and direct them toward your goals. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next financial education deep dive. And tell me in the comments which principle from Think and Grow Rich resonated with you the most. Is it taking responsibility, embracing failure, or something else? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching Financial Freedom Academy. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep thinking rich.